So today we will start national income and its aggregate. So to start with national income, in the previous class I have already told that national income means all the final goods and services will be produced in a country within a year. National income means all the final goods and services will be produced in a country within a year. So national income. And what is domestic income? Domestic income means all the final goods and services will be produced within a domestic territory in a year. So to start with the national income, first I tell you what is GDP. What is GDP? GDP means your gross domestic product. What is the full form of GDP? Gross domestic product. So what is gross domestic product or what is GDP? GDP means all the final goods and services that will be produced in a country within a year is known as GDP or gross domestic product. So how to calculate GDP or what is the formula of GDP? The formula of GDP equals to P into Q. P means your price and Q means your quantity. So if the question will come, what is GDP? So at that time you will write GDP means all the final goods and services that will be produced in a country within a year. Then what is the formula of GDP? P into Q. P means your price and Q means your quantity. Now clear? So now we will discuss about the national income and its related aggregates. Aggregate means it is divided into your 8 types. One is your GDP market price, GDP factor cost, then the NDP market price, NDP factor cost. Fifth is GNP market price, 6 is GNP factor cost, 7 is NNP market price and 8 is NNP factor cost. There are 8 national income related aggregates. So what is MP and what is FC? MP means your market price. What is the full form of MP? MP means your market price. Market price means the commodity which sold and purchased in a market. And what is FC? FC means your factor cost. FC means your factor cost. And factor cost means your land, labor, capital and entrepreneur. What is MP? MP means market price. It means the commodity purchased and sold in the market. And what is FC? FC means your factor cost. Factor cost means your land, labor, capital and entrepreneur. This is the FC. So first start GDP MP means your gross domestic product of market price. So what do we mean by GDP MP? GDP of MP, it refers to the gross market value. It is the market price, so it refers to the gross market value of on all final goods and services produced within a domestic territory of a country. So what is the formula of GDP MP? C plus I plus G plus X minus M. C means your consumption, I means your investment, G means government spending, X minus M means your export and import. So what is the GDP of market price? It refers to the gross market value of all the final goods and services produced within the domestic territory of a country during one period. Only in a one period how the goods and services will be produced or what type of the goods and services will be produced within a year. So what is the formula of GDP MP? C plus I plus G plus X minus M. Now come to the what is GDP factor cost. GDP factor cost means it refers to the gross money value. If it is MP, it is the gross market value. If it is the FC, then it is the gross money value. Mind it. So what is GDP factor cost? It refers to the gross money value of all the final goods and services produced within the domestic territory of a country during a period is known as GDP FC. So what is the formula of GDP FC? Gross domestic product of market price minus net indirect taxes. I have already told that tax is divided into two types. One is your direct tax and another is your indirect tax. So what is the formula of GDP FC? It means the gross domestic product of market price minus net indirect tax. Clear? Then what is product? So what is net domestic product of market price? It means it refers to the net market value. It is the net domestic product. So you will write the net market value. NDP, net domestic product of market price, means it refers to the net market value of all the final goods and services produced within the domestic territory of a country during a period. So what is the formula of NDP at market price? It means GDP at market price minus depreciation. What do we mean by depreciation? Depreciation means loss. Depreciation means loss. Then what is same thing? NDP market price, then NDP factor cost. What is the net domestic product of factor cost? It refers to the net money value of all the final goods and services produced within domestic territory of a country during a period. During a period. What is the formula of NDP FC? It means GDP MP minus net indirect tax minus depreciation. Similarly, come to the GNP at market price. GNP means your gross national product. Gross national product of market price, it means it refers to the gross market value of all the final goods and services produced within the domestic territory of a country in a year. So what is the formula of gross national product of market price? It means GDP of market price plus NFIA. NFIA means net factor income from abroad. Net income factor in abroad. Same thing, what is the GNP at factor cost? GNP at factor cost means it refers to the gross money value of all the final goods and services produced within domestic territory of country during a period. During a period. What is the formula of GNP FC? GNP FC means GNP MP. Yeah. Gross national product at market price minus net indirect tax. Then last one is your NNP MP and NNP FC. NNP means your net national product at market price. So what is the NNP at market price? It refers to the net market value of all the final goods and services produced within domestic territory of a country during a period. What is the formula of NNP MP? It means GNP MP minus depreciation. Gross national product at market price minus depreciation. What do we mean by depreciation? Depreciation means your loss. And last one is your NNP FC. Means net national product at factor cost. What is net national product at factor cost? It refers to the net money value. It refers to the net money value of all the final goods and services produced within domestic territory of a country during a year. What is the formula of NNPFC? It means GNPMP minus net indirect tax minus depreciation. Minus depreciation. So market price means your market value and factor cost means your money value. Factor cost means your money value and MP means your market value. Now clear? These are the 8 aggregates of the national income. What are they? Gross domestic product at market price, gross domestic product at factor cost, net domestic product at market price, net domestic product at factor cost. Then gross national product of market price, gross national product of factor cost, net national product of market price and the net national product of factor cost. So these are the 8 aggregates of a national income. So what is GDP? GDP means all the final goods and services will be produced in a country within a year. And how to calculate GDP? GDP means your P into Q, means price and quantity. Now clear? So next class I will discuss about your measurement of national income. Okay? Thank you.